I'm Makiko Tsuda. Today I'm in Asakusa, one of the most famous tourist spots of Tokyo. Asakusa is a place that many tourists come to when visiting Tokyo. The neighborhood is dotted with temples and shrines such as Sensoji, which is known for its iconic Kaminarimon or Thunder Gate, and it's a place where you can experience the atmosphere of old Japan. And continuing from last week, I'll be exploring this neighborhood with Steve Beimel. Beimel-san, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Steve Beimel joins us again this week to talk about his efforts to create a new scheme to support traditional Japanese crafts.
Could you tell us what are some things that you've noticed during these activities that you've been carrying out?
Sure. 1980, there were 300,000 master craftsmen in Japan, just absolute amazing master craftsmen. That number has decreased steadily since that time, and now we have about 50,000 left. So it's a big problem because craftsmanship in Japan is very interrelated, interconnected. Everyone does a small part and they collaborate with each other. And so when you have people disappearing in this chain of craftsmanship, then it creates problems for people. And another problem is that certain materials are difficult to find now.
I see. So are there any ways to overcome those challenges?
Well, there are ways to overcome them, but they really require resourceful, innovative people. So today I'd like to introduce you to a very special person who I think is a leader in the craft world for being innovative and resourceful. And that's the Miyamoto Unosuke Taiko drum company.
Drum company.
So I'd like to take you there if you...
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
They visit Miyamoto Unosuke Shoten, which has been making traditional Japanese drums since 1861.
Miyamoto-san, so good to see you. It's been a long time.
Long time. Welcome.
Oh, I want to introduce Utsuda-san, who's come today with us to hear about your amazing company.
Thank you very much for coming.
So it really is an amazing place. This is
what we call Mikoshi in Japanese. It's a portable shrine that are carried around during the Japanese festival. We are producing about 30 different kinds of drums, including the size variation. We probably produce over 100 kinds of drums.
It's not that they just make drums. This is a company that has roots all throughout the Japanese culture, through the imperial family, through Gagaku Imperial Orchestra, Kabuki Theater, through Japanese festivals. It's really a foundational company in this country. So it's an honor to be here with you once again.
Yeah, so in order to cover all different kinds of Japanese culture, we have craftsmen that works on Japanese drums and also this kind of Mikoshi.
Are there any challenges to maintain such crafts?
Well, passing on techniques, skills are, of course, a big challenge. And also, there are, materials which are getting harder and harder to acquire. So these are made from the single tree trunk, and it's very hard to, to get the big tree nowadays. So we try to produce something that lasts long so that we can coexist with the cycle of nature.
What Mr. Miyamoto set his sights on were trees growing in Tokyo. Seeing the decline of the forestry industry and wood that wasn't being used productively, he started making sustainable instruments that connect people to nature. He adopted flat-grained wood that isn't typically used and applied a scrubbing technique to draw out a more dimensional grain to create drums with a characteristic texture.
It's a very unique challenge to make this drum from the material Tokyo.
Many people don't realize that forests need to be used. The trees have to be harvested so more trees can grow, and it's a cycle. So this is such an ecologically sound project.
So interesting to come visit here.
I often say that Japan its biggest secret is Japan itself. This is such a deep subject, and just for Western people to understand even a little bit of it is just such a great pleasure for me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.